Hey, I am Nikki P. Levon. I own a company called Candlelight Intentions. And in Candlelight Intentions, what I create are intention candles. And I wanted to come here and give a little bit of an explanation of what intention candles are so that when you do stop by the site of candlelightintentions.com, you can know what you're stepping into, what to expect, and all of that fun stuff. So each one of my candles has a intention behind it, and they are all Reiki infused. They're infused with Reiki energy. They are 100% soy candles, soy wax, and they are hand poured here at my house. They are designed with beautiful design, like different crystals, plants, flowers, some trinkets that are put in there. I'll be able to bring some of those on here for you in a moment. But a lot of the stuff that comes into this candle is also the spell work that I put into it. And so each one has a specific intention when you work with it. Let me grab you a candle to show you what I'm talking about. For instance, this beautiful candle, I love this container. This was like one of my favorite containers to buy. This is my moneymaker candle. And when I tapped into this candle is literally like a money bowl spell in a candle form. Normally when we work with any kind of money spell or intention setting, we would use a green candle, which the actual vessel is green for this one candle. And then if you look on the inside, this is what I mean by everything inside of it has a meaning. So for instance, when we work with abundance and calling in the things that we want, having this bay leaf in here is really, really beautiful because it is all about calling in abundance and wealth and happiness and love. The peppermint that's in here is also all about calling in wealth, calling in this is mostly about money, I'm not gonna lie. And so the citrine that's in here is about calling in money and raising the frequency of yourself and the vibration to call that money in. And this green aventurine is to do the same, to call in money, abundance. And then these two pennies are face up, lucky pennies. See a penny, pick it up all the day you have good luck. These are heads up. And they're also Reiki infused. So working with this candle and once you light it, you are setting the intention to call money into your frequency. Now, in order to work with something like the money maker is what I call it when you go to candlelightintentions.com. When we're working with a money maker, what we want to do is set the intention of what we're calling in and being direct about it instead of being like, oh, I'd like to make some money, like really stepping in and like knowing how much you want to call in. Like, I would like to make X amount of money in this amount of time, and then working with the candle in that space. Can it happen within a day? It depends on how hard you're working on your intention and how much you're being direct in all of those beautiful things, and how healed you are in all the different ways. But each intention that you bring forth to the candle, you're setting a beacon. It's light magic. That's what we're looking for, is we're sending that beacon out into the world and into the different realms for it to be heard and brought to you. So that's how we work with an intention candle. That's what it means to work with an intention candle. And another aspect is this beautiful babe. She is called Queen Vibes. And when you look at Queen Vibes, she has some trinkets in there and a bunch of beautiful flowers and crystals as well. They both have fragrance also. The fragrance for Moneymaker is very like light. It also opens up the heart space. It opens up the frequency and brings a higher vibe for you so that you can call in that money you're looking for. I've had people say like, oh, it smells like money if money was clean. And I was like, I agree. This is Queen Vibes, which is another really powerful candle to step into your empowered journey. So violet that is in here is all about understanding your power and standing in it. The amethyst is all about the same idea, opening up that space of empowerment, standing strong, releasing any blocks, releasing any tension that might be in the way of calling in your power. This beautiful flower is called the Queen's Wreath, and it is all about understanding the feminine divine and how she flows through you and how you have to understand how powerful you are, just knowing that. And this is Amazonianite, which is called also the Gambler's Stone. So it's about bringing in prosperity, happiness, love, friendship, protection, all of those things. And the star is meant to let you be reminded that you come from the stars. You are part of all of creation and you need to act accordingly. So stop playing small. Stand strong in your power. Stand very empowered in your space. Adjust your mother trucking crown. That's what this candle is all about. So each one of the candles that are in my collection are an intention candle. So when you step in and you start to work with it, you want to bring your intentions to this candle. You want to bring visualization in. You want to bring in journaling. You want to bring in however you feel most connected to where you want to go on your journey. You want to bring that with the candle. So that's part of how we work with it. When it comes to working with the intentions, bringing it to the candle is one thing. The next thing we want to think about is when we work with visualization, when we work with journaling, when we work in those spaces, is understanding that when we do light the candle, it doesn't mean it has to stay lit all day. No candle is meant to be lit all day long. It's not meant to be that way. So with these candles, it's that understanding that you're going to work with it in brief moments of time. So sometimes it depends on how deep in your visualization you get and how great you are with your meditation, right? To be able to step into that space, that visualization, like how long does it take for you to be in that space and embody it and really feel that energy? So understanding that sometimes it's only going to be like 10 minutes we have this candle lit, and then we release and we step away and let that everything unfold the way it's meant to. Other times, if we're journaling, we might do the visualization, step into the journaling while the candle's still lit if you are a journaler and that's where you feel called to go. That's one of the things to think about, that we step into that space also. So it's just understanding that these candles aren't going to be lit like all day long to make everything happen. They don't need to be. When we set intentions, it's very much like working with manifesting. We have the moment, we step into it, we embody it, we feel it, and then we release and let everything flow the way it's meant to without trying to micromanage everything. So I'm hoping that that helps in understanding the first steps of working with intention candles. Each intention candle will work differently when it comes to setting your intention and how to work with it. So it's really important to understand that space. But I'm hoping this helps you guys start out with any intention candles you work with, but you should use my candles because you're watching my video. So I hope to see stuff coming your way soon.